Good morning, good afternoon, and welcome to the next episode of Spud Climb. Today, all of this on the floor goes on the car, from back to front. Coilovers, torque mounts, rear camber arms, tie rod ends, drop links, lower control arms, service, front camber arms, and shifter bushings. Now you're probably wondering why I'm wearing these awesome accessories. I took the sump off yesterday because the sump gasket's leaking. Obviously it won't pass scrutineering like that. So as you can see, I'm attacking it with a wire brush because the gasket was so hard on there, it's all crusty. So that's what I'm doing right now, and once I've done that I'm going to start on the rears because they're easiest and will get the quickest done. It's Australia Day today, so obviously I'm going to release this not on Australia Day, but happy Australia Day to everyone that was watching. I hope you had an incredible day. But of course that means I'm going to be finishing early because I'm going to a mate's for a barbecue and a swim. So let's crack on with what we can do this morning. This is pieces of it here. It's like, it's not the worst that you've seen, but yeah, it's like, I don't know if that right there is like, it's solid, and obviously it came off in pieces. So let's crack on, shall we? Also, huge shout out to Ryobi. They don't sponsor me obviously because I'm a nobody, but their tools are the shit. This light is awesome. Okay, so I did all but one, and the one is the chassis one, which, as Civic people will know, is the one that wants to go snappy snappy. So let's get the air gun and see if we can get this bastard off. Done. If you want to invest in air tools for your garage, don't get the smallest compressor, get probably the one up. Absolute godsend for situations like this. And cordless ones are also an incredible godsend. Recommend both. Good investment. Much joy. Move on. So this is a whole new world for me because I'm not gonna lie, every coilover I've ever bought has been assembled. These aren't. Kyle informs me this is how things are done. But I've had BC, Meister R's, had two Meister R's actually, and I've dealt with a few others as well. I had one on my ED which I can't even remember what the name was. They all came assembled, but I don't know what I'm doing. He knows what he's doing, so it's just pretend I'm him. By the way, it says in the instructions, if you use air tools, warranty voided. And as we're on camera, hand tools. Hi Hardrace. Prove that we did. I hope you enjoyed that really instructional, non-instructional video. But do up this Allen key and do up the top nut till it's compressed. Do these up tight, and then do up the bottom one loose because obviously you're gonna have to clock it when it's in the car, and then put it in, and again we'll see, we'll put some load on it with a jack and see what the ride height's like, and then go from there. Done. So what we're just doing is the dampening. So this is how hard and soft it is. It's usually better to go in the middle, and then you can go harder or softer depending on there. Now, as I found out with my super lows in England, I just went full soft and it drove like absolute garbage. I got in touch with Meister and I'm like, dude, this is horrible. And he was like, dude, crank it up all the way because my car was really low. And it actually drove better, harder. Just a tip for you. Okay, so now we've done this really technical, in-depth instructional piece. We'll move on to getting this in. So what you would have noticed me doing is I'm doing them in, but I'm not doing them up tight, because what you want to do is you want to get them all in, put load on the hub, so it's as it would be on the road, and then do them up, because otherwise you will fuck your bushes. Now I need to jack the hub up to get the coilover fork in. Fork your. I just want to interrupt the video quickly to give a huge shout out to Hardrace Australia, also known as JDM Yard. They've not helped me out with the build, there's absolutely no discount, but I ordered these coilovers and they were actually out of stock. And obviously with the tight deadline that I had to get them in this weekend, we had a chat and yeah, they found me the last brand new set of coilovers in Australia and sent them out express. So I got them this week, so it was cutting it close, but huge shout out to them. They've been awesome. All of this stuff has been from JDM Yard, also known as Hardrace Australia. Go tell them thank you on behalf of joydrive, because without their help this car would not be meeting scrutineering next week. Right, you can continue with the video now. Okay, so that ride height isn't actually too bad. You can't see it from there, but the camber is pretty nuts. So, good thing I bought these, isn't it? So, wheel off. I'm gonna lower it a little bit. And yeah, put these on, wind them out a little bit. We'll have a look what the standard ones are and then add.
Probably 5 turns.
Yeah, probably a good few turns. And then we will reconvene. Hey, hello, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Why you got gloves on?
So I can finger your asshole.
That, my friends, is the answer I was looking for. We'll be back in about half an hour. Alright, so what I've done is, so you can kind of see there, I've extended it a little bit. So it's probably a good 8-9 mil, maybe a centimetre. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the other one and match left to right. Now on rear camber arms, especially for Civics, one of the threads is reverse, which is the one closest to the chassis, so that is actually a reverse thread. This one is normal, this one is opposite. Now whenever you do anything like this, whenever you touch anything that's to do with suspension, lower arms, camber arms, you have to go for an alignment. Now my alignment is booked for Tuesday at 8 AM with John Fowler, an incredible motorsport guy. Well, that was close. Incredible motorsport guy here in Perth. I'm going to take you along for that as well, so you can see what goes on. So yeah, I'm going to smash this one back on now, and then we will rejoin. So I think I've worked out how to do the anti-roll bar. I think I have to jack this side up, which is already in the hole, which will pull that side up, because that's how an anti-roll bar works, for anyone that doesn't realise. When this wheel comes off the floor, it puts more tension on the other side and tries to slam it back down again. Which is why you get a thicker anti-roll bar, so it tries to keep both the wheels, front or rear, on the floor at the same time. Quick fact for you. You need to put an Allen key inside the thread and then do it up, otherwise it just keeps spinning. So the battery is about to die on my very lovingly lended camera by my partner, as my camera is still in the shop. Regardless, so everything's on now, both sides. So the rear is done. I'm just going to do up the top bolts, but in terms of the rear and day one, we are complete. So let's pick up on day 2. Now if you're wondering why this video is only a few more seconds long, how can there be an entire day there? That's because day 2 is going to be in the next video. So I hope you enjoyed day 1, and hopefully you're tuning into the next one, day 2, which will be out very shortly. There's still so much to do. I've got to fit the front coilovers, camber arms, arch, roll them, sump, shifter bushings. There's also going to be a video about the alignment, which is in a few days time, in 2 days time actually. Oh boy. So yeah, I will see you in the next video.